Good morning, middle school choir. This is Mrs. Bexford, and this is your very first Theory Thursday podcast. I thought I'd take a minute to explain kind of how things are going to go for us and answer a few questions I think maybe you might have. And then I'll let you continue with the rest of your virtual rehearsal contained inside this Google form. But first of all, here are a few answers to the questions you might have. First of all, how do you do choir when we're not together? How can you do it online? And the answer is you can't do it the same way, but we can take a lot of the elements that we do and at least try to keep it a little bit familiar. So things like rhythm of the day, the songs that we've already gotten started on, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to do that. A lot of it is going to take the form of me making recordings of things for you, you listening, and then you sending me recordings back. And so that's just going to be a really important part of what we do while we have to be apart from each other. And every time something is due, I will make sure to let you know exactly what to do. It will all be contained in Google Classroom. Today, you are going to need to do the rhythm of the day for me, and you're going to find a picture of that in your Google form a little bit down from this podcast. And what I want you to do is take a recording of it, make sure it's an audio recording and not a video recording, and I explain it on the form there what I want you to do. Do your best job, go nice and slowly, and then once you've recorded it, I need you to attach it to the assignment that you will find in Google Classroom. Please try not to just email it to me. I end up with so many emails from various people. I get scared that I'm going to lose one of them and not give you credit for the work that you've done. So that is what I'm hoping for you to do today, the rhythm of the day. That's going to be due by 3 p.m. today. Another question that you might have is, what are we going to do about concerts? That's a super good question, and it has to do with how long we're out of school. When we first got the word that we were going to be canceled, we all were thinking, well, we'll go up to spring break, and then we'll have that spring break week off, and whoa, a month off school, and everybody's minds were just blown. And now, I don't know how much you're watching the news or talking to mom and dad, but it looks like there's the potential for us to be off for maybe a lot longer than that. And I don't know anything for sure, but that said, we're going to keep making music together, and I'm going to keep pushing you forward. I'm going to give you lots of resources. I'm going to show you examples of actually really cool virtual choirs that exist where people basically take recordings of themselves, compile them together, and edit them, and voila, you have a choir even when you're not all together. So that's kind of a worst case scenario. I obviously would rather be all together with you performing the way that we do, because that's why we do what we do. But it's a possibility, so we're going to have to be really creative. Luckily, I'm kind of a nerd about this sort of stuff. I really enjoy it, so I hope to keep it fresh and kind of interesting for you. My plan is to give you a podcast every Thursday and to give you a vlog, which is a video blog post on Tuesdays, and those will be the days, just like we would meet in normal class, that you'll have responsibilities for me. And Theory Thursday, I will always have like a little bit of theory stuff for you, and then Tuesdays will be Tuneful Tuesdays, so I will also have some just beautiful things for you to listen to and respond to. So that's about all I have for you right now. How are you doing? Are you bored out of your gourd? Are your classes going okay? We're doing okay over here in the Bexford house. We're starting to run a little low on toilet paper. Makes me nervous. So that'll be very interesting coming up here soon. But I hope that you're well. I'll give you the opportunity in the Google form to let me know how you're doing. And I hope that if you have any prayer requests or any concerns or just any questions for me, that you'll feel free to ask me about that sort of thing. I miss you guys already, and hopefully we can stay connected through this, and it's as close to the real thing as possible. All right, so this is Mrs. Bexford signing off.